Hi guys, got this in, well, I didn't get it in the mail. Well, I did get it in the mail, but it was through Amazon. As you could probably see, this is upside down. It says 4E's. 4E Scientific, actually. And what it is I opened the box, but I didn't pull anything out yet. So we're going to do that together and run through what this thing is. And I actually seen this on a YouTube channel called Barbatos Rex. He's an airbrusher. He does a lot of Gundams and static models and small things of that nature, not really RC related, but I figured this should tie in well to what we do. Put this around. Actually, I did pull something out. Well, hang on. Okay. If you want to know how flat your workbench is or your work area is, dump a bunch of ball bearings. That'll tell you real quick. As I just found out, because when I did open the box, I did pull one thing out, and that was bearings. The container that they were in was already broke, and I just made a mess trying to show you. But anyway, let's see what this is. And this is it. Still in the plastic. Haven't taken it out yet. Selected packet. Looks like an extra top. And get this out of the way. I can hear some bearings running around in there too. Get this unsecured. This is the power cord. Awesome, because I think we're going to need that. All right. Does have a USB port in there, so if you wanted to charge your car, you could, or your battery, your phone. There's the on-off switch. That's another little port. Not sure what that is. Oh, that's for this. I was looking for a traditional power cord plug, but there it is. 4E Scientific Mini Vortex paint mixer. Actually, it's for test tubes and such, but for this, it's going to be a paint mixer. That's what Barbatos Rex used it for, because I've been watching him for a while, and it seems to work quite well for him. So I figured, you know, if you got bad wrists, shaking paint bottles up and everything can be a pain in the butt, especially how vigorously you got to shake them. This is just a press sensitive. Oh, I gotta turn it on. There we go. I'll put that back under there. Pressure sensitive. Press on, let off, it goes off. I got some Proline paint reducer here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but let's take a look. You can't really see it, but let's hook that up pretty good. Paint cans. You can hear that mixing up the primer. got to get it just right on for that, but it does work. There's a don't press down too hard, Bob. Yeah, it seemed to work better for him, but anyway, here's a bottle of Tamiya paint. You can see that it's quite separated. Now, it did come with these little bearings like I talked about earlier. I'm going to drop one in here. Put the cap back on. Let's see how long it takes. I can hear the bead moving in there. And usually you got to shake the living hell out of these things. Now, he said he likes to go bottom and then top because it helps with the vortex getting up there. That's very well mixed. I know you're supposed to stir those. Here's a orange that's been sitting for a little while. You can barely see that. I'm not going to put a bead in this one. Let's see what this one looks like. Look at that. That's well mixed. No more scraping and stirring to get that out. Here's another Pro line. You can actually see how thin that is because I think that's actually separated. But these come with a mixing bead or whatever you want to call it already in them. So you can hear it in there. I'll tell you what, it says shake well for 30 seconds. Well, I didn't have it on there for 30 seconds. That's well mixed. You know, if you got bad joints, wrists, right now I'm going through carpal tunnel in these three fingers. Where they feel like they're asleep, they tingle, they hurt. Then the other day the puppy got out and I went to catch her and I bent this thumb backwards. You know, the shaking paints is not a fun deal. Bad elbows, bad shoulders, or you know, if you're getting up there in the geriatrics, like a few of us are. You know, and it came with all these bearings. And again, I just spilt them all over the damn place. Yeah, it works. There's the light. Tells you you're on. Not cheap. It's about 110 bucks. But you know, for little paint bottles, you can hear that bearing or mixing bead or whatever you want to call it in there just working itself around. And if you ever use Tamiya paints, man, do they load up on the bottom of the jar. This one here seems to be doing quite well. Seems quite mixed. Take a look inside the cap. Looks pretty good. I would run that through an airbrush, and that's basically why I bought this, so I can mix up airbrush paints so I could start using the airbrush and get better acquainted with it and learn how to use it and properly adjust, properly mix paints. because it's a whole learning process with an airbrush. So again, 4E's mini Vortex mixer. Again, they're on Amazon. This one came with the bearings and an extra top just in case you rub a hole through it. Just gonna go from there, guys. I'm gonna try it and see how well it holds up. Now, if you got a wife in the house, or maybe you're one of those guys that likes to wear nail polish, this will work for that as well. You know, sometimes you have to shake those up, you know, and if your bones are starting to ache from age or just old wear and tear, this will save your wrists. Especially seeing how a nail polish bottle ain't any bigger than this. And it fits quite well on there, and you can hear it running. I'll be right back. Here we go. A jar of Tamiya metallic. This is the chrome silver. You can see how it's all separated. Fluid's actually up here at the label when I have it standing straight up. But see how long this takes to mix. And hopefully you can see this. All right. Well. I forgot to count how many seconds this was holding, but yep, I just found something out. Don't press down so hard. Yep, don't press down so hard, and it'll mix quite good without stirring, without shaking the snot out of your wrists. Because I know when using the spray cans, I know you got to keep shaking them every once in a while during your spray, but you know, for us older people like myself, just don't let the old, never mind. This is going to help a lot, especially when I've been using, going to be using a lot of these Proline paints, because it's about the only thing you could find that's in a jar for Lexan paints. Now, if somebody else has a line on Lexan paints in jars that you could actually brush on here in the States, well, let me know. Yeah, so that's that. Get this little card. Thank you very much for choosing 4E Scientific Products. Again, it was made for medical and test tubes and stuff like that. So, only time will tell how this holds up and how it works in the long run. But again, the bearings, the mixing beads, bearings, whatever you want to call it. This was all broke and all over the place inside the box. So I cleaned those out before I pulled the unit out. There's still more floating around. I'm going to change this case because when I just went to pick it up, they just went all E-clip on me. You guys know that. So, in conclusion, got me a paint shaker pretty much. No suction cups, just got these rubber feet. And don't move around very much. It weighs over 2 pounds. So, you know, I'll link Barbatos Rex and this in the links below, and just go from there, guys. All right, that's it for me. Not a car video, not an RC running video, but can be RC related, so that's what I'm doing. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video, and hopefully that's soon. Bye for now, and see you later.